Hello dear my students, dear English learners. How are you doing? I hope you are doing well. Today I would like to teach you to the future continuous tense, and of course I would like to share with you some information about the universities in Kazakhstan, our Republic universities. Okay, let's start our lesson. The theme of the lesson is universities in our republic, and the grammatical part of the lesson is future continuous tense. Today we're going to teach about the future continuous. The plan of the lesson, of course, it's text. It will be text during the lesson, and the future continuous tense, its form and the ways of using future continuous tense. And of course, at the final part, I would like to give you some exercise to your work. And the conclusion. The aim of the lesson when teaching the future continuous tense, the ultimate goal is to make sure your students understand that it's used to describe future action, a temporary action happening at a given moment in the future activities and general truths. Also important is a contrast between the future continuous and the present progressive. Progressive, that is to say present perfect tense, right? Some students confused between the future continuous and the present progressive tense. It's a little difficult for any students, not for any, but some students it's hard to distinguish them. This series of steps will guide you towards teaching the future continuous and covers function, conjugation, and the form. There is a text about universities in Kazakhstan and, of course, the education system in Kazakhstan. Every citizen of our country has the right to education. This right is guaranteed by the Constitution of the Kazakhstan. After finishing a secondary vocational technical school or a college, young people can start working or enter an institute or a university. Institutes and universities train specialists in different fields. Education is free of charge in our country. At many institutes and universities, there are also departments where students have to pay for their education. Most of the internal part-time students live in hostels and get grants and scholarships. Many universities have evening and extramural part-time departments. There are approximately 115 universities in Kazakhstan, many located in former capital Almaty and the current capital Astana. Universities in Kazakhstan award 3 levels of degree: bachelor's degree 4 years, master's degree 2 years, and the doctoral 2 years is also. The country joined the European higher education area in 2011 and is participating in the Bologna process, which aims to standardize higher education provision and the principles across the area. For those who will be studying in Kazakhstan in future, there are best universities in our country that enter World Universities rankings. Universities in Kazakhstan keen to welcome international students and academics from across the world. In 5 years, many foreign students will be coming to Kazakhstan to get diploma of international standards. Okay, there are some pictures of universities in Kazakhstan, and I would like to share with it. Al-Farabi Kazakh National University. Second, Kazakh British Technical University. Eurasian National University named by Gumilyov, and the South Kazakhstan State University. The last one is our university. Active vocabulary. After the lesson, after finishing the reading the text, of course, we have to pay attention to the new words, which was in a bold and there are vocational, enter fields, free of charge, department, internal, hostel, scholarship, approximately, bachelor, master, aim, provision, keen, full-time student, part-time students, extramural, and the ranking. Here we decided to give some meaning in Kazakh language for Kazakh students, for Kazakh groups, and you should to match them with the meaning of these words. It's a task for you. You can screen this page, and they're also matching, match the words with their meanings. It's like internal, hostel, aim, part-time students, free of charge, scholarship, bachelor, full-time students. For example, hostel, it's you should to find it. A person who has a bachelor's degree. A person who has a bachelor's degree, it's of course student. It will be the student, or internal, part-time student, scholarship, bachelor. Students studying for all hours of the week during the term, it's full-time student. A building that provides cheap accommodation to students, it's of course hostel. And others you should find by yourself. And they are also matching the words which was in a bold in the text. You should match them with their meanings. For those who will be studying in Kazakhstan in future, there are best universities in our country that enter world university rankings. In 5 years, many foreign students will be coming to Kazakhstan to get diploma of the international standards. In these two statements, we can notice that will be studying and will be coming, it's in bold. And pay attention that will we use and the ing endings we can use only in the future continuous tense, because it's a formula of the future continuous tense. Here I would like to share with you the formulas of the future continuous tense. There are as which sentence: affirmative, negative, and the question. Affirmative sentence, the statement: pronouns plus subject, that is to say subject plus will be plus play, verb, and ing. Negative, we can make the negative sentences with the help of the word not. After will, auxiliary verb will, after auxiliary verb will, we can add the not. For example, I will not playing tennis tomorrow. They will not playing tennis tomorrow. And the questions we can make with the help of auxiliary verb, and this auxiliary verb as usual will be at the initial part of the sentence. Will I be here tomorrow? Will we playing tomorrow? Like this. Okay, there are some examples and the definition of the future continuous tense. The definition is a temporary action happening at a given moment in the future. For example, I will be lying on the beach at this time tomorrow. Exactly, we should show the time in the future continuous tense. Not only word tomorrow, we should concrete time. Don't phone between 4 and 5 o'clock. We will be eating. From 6 till 7 on Sunday. When he comes at 3 tomorrow, we are exactly should say about the time. Meaning, arranged activities or plans in the future is also in the future continuous tense, For example, I will be leaving for London at 5 p.m. tomorrow. I will be leaving for London. Future continuous and the present continuous. I am leaving for London at p.m. tomorrow. Two or more actions happening at the same time in future. For example, while he is reading the book, I'll be watching TV. There are two actions, yeah? Reading and watching. If you come late, I'll be sleeping. There are also two verbs, come and sleeping. When, if, while, present continuous and the present simple. And there are examples with words. What will you be doing tomorrow at this time in university? For example, there are shows 3 o'clock, at 3 o'clock, at 6 o'clock, at 9 o'clock. Do homework, translate the text, prepare. You should find minimum 5 statements here. And the second exercise for you working and the answer to this question. After finishing the exercise, it's also you should complete the dialogue. It's task for you and work for you on practicing. And here I would like to finish. Yes, so our lesson came to an end. Let's sum up. What goal we set at beginning of the lesson? For example, do you think we have reached the future continuous tense? I guess that you reached it. What did we learn in this lesson? I hope we learned ways of using future continuous tense and lots of information about education system in Kazakhstan. And I want you to practice more, of course, to surround yourself with English. I hope the lesson was very useful for you. Good luck in your teaching, in your learning English language. Thank you to your attention. Goodbye. See you soon.